I'm not sure where we left off. Got the pushrod tubes in, put the head on. You want your little weld seams facing up. Put a little bit of oil on my white silicone pushrod tube seals, and we're going to put our head washers, just the head washer. We're going to put a little bit of silicone on those, and washer. Sometimes what I do is just leave the pushrod tubes off. Don't worry about siliconing the washers. Set the head on there and let it sit overnight, and do it that way. Now I need to put washers on those and nuts on each one of those, starting if you can. If not, you'll be able to start them shortly. Now, the 15mm socket is right here. What I'm going to do is just, I'm not torquing them down, I'm just snugging them with the wrench. Just kind of pulling the slack up so we can get all of the nuts started.
What other ones do I put a washer on? These ones?
Now what I usually do is take the handle of my wrench, or that socket, and I look down here and I just try to center the pushrod tube and the gasket. Make sure there's an equal amount of gasket, because they're a little bit, as you know, they don't line up straight across. Everything's kind of at an angle. And now is when you want to pull things into position. Do the same thing at the bottom. Do your pushing and pulling now before the silicone. Just takes a set, and just make it look like it's in a happy spot. And we're just going down. Just keep looking. Take your time. If you feel anything that doesn't feel right, stop and check it out. Man, it sure is nice to have help. I'm not used to having somebody helping. Thank you, Wingnut. Or should I change your name to Headbolt? Since we're working on the head. Don't care. Froggy's not saying too much. He's been out hopping around today. Been getting a little bit of sunshine. Okay, hand me the torque wrench. It's up on the toolbox. Okay, I'm going to start with like 15 and back it off. These are 18, so I'm going to go like, here's 12. So didn't get 12. That's okay. There's 12. There's 12. Now, I wanted to make a comment too. These head bolts, I didn't have to lock them into the case, put Loctite on them, I mean, in the case side. This is an AS21 case, and I really never noticed it till now, but because all of them were coming loose when I was taking the heads off. A lot of the head bolts were coming loose, and Now we'll go up to 18. And it's because where the head bolts go in the case, they didn't go all the way through into the case. When the cases that you buy now, here's 15. We'll do it this way. You want to try it? You can pull or push. Here, you do it. Push it here. Push it here. Oh, did you feel it click?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't keep going after you feel it click.
Alright.
Now you have to go a certain order.
This
You
one?
have to go crisscross. Yeah. 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 Okay. Now come over across to this one. Okay, now cross over to this one. Okay. And that'll happen sometimes. Get this one. Don't turn it. If you turn it, you're changing the adjustment. That's how you change the torque. Alright, continuing on. I'm going to try something different. I'm going to go back a little different. Take a little bigger angle here. I ran out of memory and it shut off. And I didn't hear it beep or know what happened. And I'm going to try to get a little broader view. And see if that makes a difference. I noticed you never see, all you're seeing is some hands in the picture there. So we'll change that a little bit. What do you think, Froggy? Okay, Froggy agrees. He thinks it's the same. He agrees the same thing. So alright, we got side 1 and 2 done. Now we're going to finish up side 3 and 4. We had to stop for a little nourishment, and we lost one of the Jesus clips. So man, that's a bummer. I got another suggestion. I'm gonna try. You know, I've been waiting for my, I don't know, maybe I just bit off more than I could chew. I've just been working so much on these things, I'm almost kind of getting burned out on it. And I left this 1776, I got distracted, I took it apart, and I forget what I was waiting on. I think I was waiting on the crankshaft or something. I don't know. Think of any number of excuses that are meaningless, and I guess I'm just making excuses, but you gotta be organized and you gotta lay your stuff out in a way that makes sense so that you can find it, because we've wasted so much time today looking for stuff that should have been laid out, and that's my fault. I was just too tired when I came home from work to do anything the last week or so. I just, been back to work 2 weeks since that surgery, and I feel so much better, but I'm just, boy, after working all day, I'm just too tired. I'm too tired to squeeze this tube of silicone. I should have my assistant doing the labor here. But I know what a pain this is. And the problem with working alone most of your life, even though I have people around me where I work, they have their own jobs and their own assignments, and very seldom, unless it actually is a two-man job, do I work with another individual. I'm so used to working alone, it's hard to really utilize somebody to their fullest potential. And clean this off, would you? Just wipe that off on a paper towel. I don't know why this thing is sticking. But it seems to be plugged up. But I was getting kind of crabby there. Stick that thing in there. There's a piece of crud. Must be right on the end. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we got good flow. Boy, it's a beautiful day today. Here we spent it inside all day, but oh yeah, this is much better. You're in the camera, son.
Sorry.
Yeah, we want to make sure that you got a good view of Wingnut's back. Wingnut, lug nut. Get with the program here. Get the right light there, buddy. All we're doing, see if we're in the, if the whole thing is in there, would you? Can you see what I'm doing on the table?
No. You want me to move it?
Just a little. I'm not going to be here on the table very long. I'm just putting the silicone on. One-handed silicone job. Doesn't take, you don't have to gob this stuff on where it's coming out all over. Alright. Then I'm going to take my Alright, number 4, pointing towards the flywheel. And we've already got our Jesus clip on the other side. And we've got everything all buttered up. Now we've got everything all buttered up. I don't know if one way is better than another. They're all a pain in the neck. When you get it right, she just goes right in. Where's that socket?
It was right there.
Got it. Yep. She's all the way in. Jesus clips. Alright. Rounded side towards the wristband. Been a long day. Did you learn anything? What did you learn today?
A lot of stuff.
Like what?
I don't know.
What do you remember? What did you have for lunch?
Sandwiches and guacamole.
Ooh, yeah, baby.
Chips.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Boy, this one. That other one was a little tight, but this one, boy, that just dropped in there nice. Yeah, it's about time we got a break. And of course, all this stuff was trial fitted dry before we ever got this far. So, I like to do mine this way. Your style may differ, and that's great. We need to have different styles. Every one of these just needs to get just a little bit on there.
Didn't last time you put some...
Yeah, I already did that. I already did that. So we're going to put the seam with the weld up. Just put some more on my finger. Okay. Alright. Weld the side up towards this. Oh, guess what? What are we screwing up here? What are we screwing up? No, where's our wind deflector? Where's our air deflector? Got a little shield. Ha ha! Yeah, right here in River City, right in front of YouTube and everybody. There we go. Do not forget the air deflector. All right. I noticed. I do not use silicone. I do not worry about that. The idea, they're silicone donuts and they last, and you can reuse these. I've reused these, had them on for years and reused them, and they didn't leak. It's wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now we've got our cylinder head, and you want to create a leak. A little piece of something there. What just fell? This. Make sure your sealing surfaces are nicey, nicey, nice. And there is no gasket. Alright. Alright, put those. Yep, I know it's hard. You gotta try it by yourself.
God gave us 4 hands for a reason.
Yep. I just kind of set her in there. There you go. How's it doing? Oh, this one is out of the hole. There we go. That's the one that was holding this up.
And then this fell off.
Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about that. That's an exhaust gasket just came off of the end right there.
Put the washers on
Okay,
there.
now we're gonna start buttering up the. Put
I'm
some
not-
silicone on. I'll do the ones on the top. You do the ones on this side.
Do you need silicones on these ones?
Nope. These ones.
On the ones
What was that other thing I caught you saying?
I don't remember.
These ones, and there was some other thing that you say. God, my mom would be rolling over. Is there anything exposed? Oh, you got a nut? Great, great, great. These ones, I guess every generation has got their little phrases that make English teachers. And I'm no English teacher. I can't spell. Obviously, if you've been looking at any of my comment sections or my descriptions of my videos, it's obvious I can't spell. Who am I to be making fun of somebody else, huh? So, we ended up, I don't know if I mentioned this, probably did, but we ended up with 135 thousandths, which gives us 7-to-1 compression on a 1776, and that's just fine by me. And now, okay, got something lined up there with a few threads caught. Okay. Alright, now, I don't know if I showed it before. Where's that ratchet wrench that swivels?
Oh, that one?
3/8 ratchet that has the swivel head. That's the one. That's the one. Are we still in the frame here? Is the engine in the frame? Now, for some reason I like the handle of this thing. It fits down in here, and I can center these donuts in the hole. If you center those silicone donuts and you have a little bit of oil on them to help them go in the recess, and you can, I just like to do it this way. You get the idea? Whatever you like. Because there is no special set, gotta do it way. Everybody has their own
Let me
way.
do these two
I need some nuts over here to suck this baby down. Then one right there. Right down there. Alright. Okay, put one on there. Don't wipe it on your apron. Alright. Sometimes you have to put it on without the thick washer. You're using a special thick head washers. And you have to put it on sometimes with just the nut to get it started, because I kind of stretched my tubes a little too far. Some guys do that, some guys don't. Two more nuts. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got nuts, Mounds don't. You can tell it's getting late and we're getting tired. We're getting kind of punchy here. Okay. Switch to... And what's the torque?
18.
18. Now how do we do it?
Start with
slowly.
12, and then you went to 15, and then you went to 18.
Slowly. Can you see me from over there?
Over here?
No, I'm just talking to the camera.
Oh, alright.
So this is going to be a real experiment with this engine, because it was line board, has a 4140 full circle, or no, not full circle. It's a counterweighted crank. Full circle is a different thing. It's a full circle, and they used to make those. You don't hear about those too much anymore. And I can't work and concentrate. Sorry. Gotta concentrate on what I'm doing. I'll tell you one thing, I sure like these aprons for working in the shop. Sure saves a little crud on your clothes. Okay, we're at 18, and we're going to do a, yep. Now we're the bad news. The horrible news. My exhaust probably won't fit anymore. I'm not going to be able to run. I wanted to run a stock exhaust with the oversized outlets, and I bet it won't fit. We can find out right now. Boy, they sure look pretty when they get all together like this. Now, just for giggles, I'm going to try that exhaust. Let's see. I bet it's about a quarter of an inch off. Here's one here that's not too old. Hey! I think this one's gonna work. Yeah! Oh well. Let's see if that stock. Everybody hates stock, but I'm running a stock cam. And I lowered my compression. So I'm okay with it. It's the rest of the world that doesn't like it. Oh man. Oh man. This is gonna work. Give me a lug nut.
What kind?
Or not a lug nut. Give me an 8mm without nylon. It's this size, anything will do. Same size we've been using all over. Here's one right here. Nope, that's got nylon on it. I just want a plain steel one. Oh, I'm so happy! Because this is going to be a great little winter muffler. Oh man, it's so close. It's so close. It'll work. It's close enough, it'll work. I want a quiet car. I want it to sound stock, maybe as reliable as stock, but have a little bit more power because we're at this altitude, and the fact that I'm at this altitude is another reason I could have had more compression. But anyhow, that's basically what your long block. Now I'm going to take a, I don't know if you guys have ever seen one of these. I meant to show you the last time. Oh boy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get my oil pressure hose set up. And as usual, I'm not ready. Gosh darn it. Now, I'm going to have to edit this. Oh my god, nobody's going to watch this 1776 assembly. It's way too long. Thanks for hanging in there, whoever is left.